We did it. We made it past the countdown. So, hey, everybody. Let's say hey to the chat. We got a couple people in here. We got Wonger. What's up, Wonger? Glenn. Hey, Glenn. Uh-oh. Look at this. Super troublemaker right here, Mr. Jason Douglas. Hi. What else we got in here? Oh, Beaver. Hey, Beefaroni. What else is in here? Man. Okay, we got more people. We got, whoa, hold on. That just went flying past me. Now I can't keep up where I just left off. We got, oh, hey, Las Cruces. Hey, Mike. Okay. All right. I think I just shouted everybody out. Not too many right now jumping in. We'll say hi as we go along. But hi, I'm here with the lovely Annie.
Hi.
AKA Artsy Moonwalker. And you are an artist. Yay. Hi. You want to tell us a bit about yourself? This is your first time on an interview, correct?
Yeah. Yep. I'm the artist for Jason's new book, Jane American, and I like to make comics, and I'm just here to do that for you guys. So yeah.
Perfect. That was great. That was lovely. Yes. So yep. Oh, hey Lisa. Hey, hey Mike. Hey Lisa. Yeah. So we got a lot of interesting peeps in here. our usual peeps. So okay. So I found you from Jason because you are the artist on Jane American, which is currently on the Kickstarter right now.
Yeah.
And if nobody knows what that is, let me put it up and post it in the link actually. And then let me go there real quick. So one thing I didn't pull up. Oh man, I'm slacking. Oh no. Yikes. Uh-oh. Okay. There we go. I got it. Copy. Okay. So hey guys. Oh hey CJ. Hey Blake. Okay. So that's the Kickstarter for the Jane American. The lovely artist for this. Oh man, I'm totally spazzing out today. We are going on a roll here. Oh yes, butter. Yes, butter. CJ. Yeah, we are just trooper. Okay, so how long have you been doing? Okay, when did you get into art?
I want to say when I was like 2 years old.
2 years old. What was the first things that you started drawing when you were 2?
I started. My dad told me that the moment he realized that I was gonna do this was I drew the Grinch, like the
okay,
and he said it looked just like he could tell it was the Grinch and it looked like him. And
that's awesome.
Yeah, and also my mom is an artist, so I think I tried to like go off of her, and then I started doing my own thing the older I got. And
oh, that's so cool. What kind of art does your mom do?
She does like paintings and like she does portraits and landscape stuff.
Awesome. Yeah. That's really cool.
A lot of stuff hanging in our house that she made.
You know what the first thing that I started drawing, and I have no idea why.
What's that?
Rats, cats, and birds. I just don't know why. I just started doodling at school, rats, cats, and birds, and that's how I got started down.
Crazy, yeah.
The track of that, yeah. So did you grow up like reading comics, or is that just something that you got into when you were working on art?
Yeah, I grew up reading a lot of comics. Our school had a library, and they had a lot of
cool
in the library, and I would read them. And I tried to read every comic I could find in the school library, and
that's awesome.
I was like, this is what I want to do.
That's so cool. Is there a specific title or artist that grabbed your attention that you liked reading the most?
Yeah, I read the whole, they had the whole Bone series.
Oh, cool. I love Bone.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people in here in the chat also like Bone as well.
Yeah. And I love that. I love the story in that, and I didn't know that you could like make stories in that format. Like I knew, but I wasn't too familiar with it, so that was like my introduction to it. But the book that really made me want to do it's a book called This One Summer, and it's just gorgeous, and it's so simple. It's like a it's like a coming of age story. like it's like a slice of life type thing, and I love those types of stories so much. So that was the major inspiration for.
Oh, that's cool. I've never actually heard of that, so I'm gonna have to look that up some more after this.
Yeah, it's so good.
I love all kinds of art. Now, like I grew up like just a lot of different comic books. I just did all the back issue bin hunting and would just find like the weirdest stuff. That's what I like doing.
Hold up 1 second. I'm gonna close my window because
okay, sure, no problem. Yes, hello. I am quite spazzy today, so yeah, you guys are in for a treat.
All right.
Oh. Hey, Rude. All right, what is Jason? Oh crap, this keeps jumping up and down. All right, there we go. What is Jason saying? You've been reading Bone for your classroom for 13 straight years? That's amazing. Aren't they doing something with his with that series coming up? Hey, me.
Not that I've heard of. No.
Not that you've heard of? I thought I heard somebody was doing something with that series. I can't get this off. Okay.
I hope so. That's cool. For sure.
Yeah, I really liked that character. I enjoyed that character, and I liked Cerebus a lot, too.
Mm-hmm.
Like those little weird little animal characters. I like those. Cool. So that's awesome. So you're in school right now to do arts for art?
Mm-hmm. Yep, I'm in Ball State.
That's what you like doing?
Doing an art major in Ball State, yeah.
That's very cool. And then how did you and Jason meet?
He reached out to me, and he saw my stuff on Instagram and reached out about making a comic. He said he knew me through Christy, who works at the comic shop, who's local in my town, and so I was like, yeah,
okay, that's cool.
I just took the opportunity because I knew this is like really big, and I didn't want to lose it. So, and I still don't want to lose it. I want to make this happen and get in the business because it's really fun. It's so much fun.
Yeah, and that's something that I told Jason and several other people that I've met since I found you as an artist, that I think out of all of the recent comics, like the modern comics that I find, I think that your art has this soul to it. You have so much character when you do your art, and I love the facial expressions that you bring, and you just go full on into expression. I think that's amazing, and I don't think a lot of modern comics have that, and I think that's something refreshing that you are bringing into the art that you're doing.
No, thank you so much. I love drawing.
You're welcome.
And just people, and I love expressing their feelings, and it's just, I love telling stories without them saying anything. It's just
you could tell you have a real passion for it and you like it. So let me go to the Kickstarter and I'll browse this real quick, so we just give an update on that, because Jason was here 2 weeks ago. So let's just see where this is going. Let me present to this. Oh, I almost forgot what I was doing for a second. Whoa. Right, Jason? Okay, let me go to, okay, we're about to see our face for about 1,000 times, so hang on 1 second.
okay.
Oh, wait, no. Okay, no, let me jump this out. Okay, yes. We are this, I'm so smooth. I know, we're, you know, move to new window. Let's do that. Okay, there we go. Haha. Take that. Yes, give me 1 second.
All right.
I'm doing the, oh, your browser blocked your screen. Why'd you do that, browser? Okay. Okay, Jane American. There we go. Bam. Okay. So I can't see any of the chat while I'm doing this, so let me know if this is looking somewhat good.
Yeah, it looks fine.
Okay, awesome. So this here is the Kickstarter page for Jane American, and we got in depth of this with Jason, but I'll play the little intro thingy right now.
Okay.
But look at this. This is so exciting. So your original goal was $7,200. You guys kind of, smashed that.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. You got 12 days to go. That's amazing. Come on. So give you guys a round of applause for that, because that's awesome. That's super cool. Yay. So let's play this. Oh, also, let me know if you can hear this. Not that I'll unplug my headphones. You guys, can you hear that?
No.
Okay, let me unplug. Okay, so unplug my headphones and we'll play it. You're probably gonna hear a bunch of weird feedback now, but okay. All right, let's watch this 1 minute clip and then we will get back down to the Kickstarter page. It's so cute. Very cool. That was a good promo. I like that promo.
So cool.
Okay, so I can't see chat at all. So let's see. There we go. Oh look, there's Jason. Hi, Jason. Just come back down here for a second. So I believe, let's see, are these still available? I think the one's not available anymore. Is that right?
Yeah, some of them are limited.
Some of them are limited, not available. Okay, so this one's still available, which is this cover right here, which is really cool. I hear it's going to feel amazing and feel like, you know, old, aged leather type, suede type book to it, which is really cool.
So cool.
Yeah, that's very cool. And I got this one. I can't wait because I am a sucker for 90s weirdness, you know, like the holographic foil covers. I adore that. And there's another one, just the plain one. Let's go down here. Okay, so my favorite part of this, and I think it's a very adorable. I told Jason this right here is my all-time favorite panel with this kid going to town on his piece of cake.
Oh yeah.
You did such a great job with these expressions doing this. I love it. Her little giggle, and then he's just enjoying it. His little toothless brain. It's so cute. Yeah, I love that.
That one. Fun.
How hard was it for when you got the script from Jason and you were going over that to imagine like how you wanted the characters to be portrayed on here, or is that something that you worked with Jason on?
I worked with Jason for a lot of it. Most of it was definitely in discussion with him. But he was very he let me have a lot of freedom, which was nice. He is also super easy to work with, which made this whole thing easier to draw. And yeah, I just went off of what the script said and tried to put my own little flair and style into it. And I think it came out pretty nice. I'm really proud of it.
You should be, because I think you did such an amazing job. And this is your first ever like comic or anything like in sequential, right? You've never done anything like this before?
I've made like smaller comics before.
Okay, but this is like your first published
yeah
piece. Okay, that's cool. I think you did an amazing job for your first ever like published or Kickstarter type piece. I think that's fabulous. And look at how adorable this is. Like they're really getting in there and hugging each other, and that's great. I love that.
Yeah, that's a good panel.
It is a very good panel. And this here, and I like how you did this, just black this out, because that gave it like a lot of emotion to this one piece. I think that's great. And I can't wait to read this, so I'm very excited to get this and to read it. And you also did a great job, because these are like when you go to Plymouth, because this takes place in Plymouth, Michigan, which is maybe 20 minutes from here. This is what the houses look like when you go down there. Yeah, so let's go down here real quick. So you guys are one stretch goal away from hitting your goal 3, which is pretty cool. You can get some bonus pages and some extra footage, and then yeah, look at this. This is great. Yeah, comics Wellspring. All right, so let me close this real quick. We can get back to that some later, but oh wow, I missed a lot. Whoa. Oh my goodness. Okay, hold on. Let me go back up here for a second. So is there any other projects that you're working on or anything in the future that you want to work on? Like, what's your ultimate goal, like in art, like to make your own book?
Yes, I have a story that I want to put out there as well. It's called War of Youth, and
Okay.
it's a fictional war that takes place in the early 2000s here in America. And so it's kind of like Jason's stories. I mean, it has the same, I guess, but it's definitely different. His is definitely not based on fiction. So it's like has these. It's basically throwing kids into this huge thing because war is obviously very something that even adults can't comprehend. Um,
Yeah.
and so can't imagine how kids feel about it. And so they're forced to leave by themselves. And there's only
Oh no. Okay.
um,
Let's not give too many of your secrets out.
right.
Yeah. We'll get back to that later. I'll tell you what. We get that launched. You get that on a Kickstarter. I'll have you back and we'll discuss that.
Cool. Yeah.
So Mike wants to know, have you been making link memes online?
Link memes. I don't know about memes, but I've definitely been pumping out the
lots of art.
yeah.
Hey Dan. Let's see. Oh man. You stopped playing guitar to pop in? Well, thank you for doing that. Come back. Hi.
I
Hey
appreciate that.
Fox. Fox was actually my first guest on the Fartist Feature, and actually started this because I bought in a sketch cover from him, and I was like,
Oh,
I
cool.
want to promote this. This is pretty awesome. Canada. Yes, very cute style. Okay, I'm trying to read this and catch up. I'm
Oh, no
sorry.
problem.
Oh, you're sketching. Oh yes, he's got Fox does a lot of Garbage Pail Kid art at the moment. Oh, hello. Hi. Oh, you dig the music? Yes. Mike is also local. This the Kickstarter actually takes place in 1940s in Plymouth, Michigan. And it is all very local to Plymouth. So I think you might actually enjoy that. Yes. Let's see. Looks old, feels old. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Glenn says your art looks great.
Thank you, Glenn.
What size is the original art? Oh, CJ wants to know, how old are you?
I'm 21.
You know, that's amazing for a 21-year-old to, be that well talented, especially in the expression. And I say that a lot because you really truly don't see that a lot. And I think that's amazing. And I think you're gonna have a lot of potential coming up to do some things.
Thanks so much.
You're welcome. What size is the original art? Which one? Which one are you talking about? The one that was on the Kickstarter?
If it's that one, I'm gonna be flat out honest. I don't pay attention much to that's
Yeah,
something
that's
I have to work on for sure, is actually memorizing that stuff. But yeah.
That's fine. This is a test. It's great. This is the little test stream because, this is your first one. I have a feeling that you're going to have a ton more people wanting you on your show after this. So,
right, for
hey,
sure.
Boggs, it's okay. We get all the, lovely jitters out of the way. Yes, CJ, Fox does the Garbage Pail Kids art. Yes, repping the Michiganders. Yes. Oh my gosh. Oh, hey, Marcus. What's up? Where'd that go? But you do it well, Mike. You do it well.
It's a good face to draw.
It is. It's fun. Someone's got to do it.
Yeah.
Yes, I think so as well, CJ.
Thank you so much.
It's a regular size comic.
Yeah.
Yes, it's just a regular size comic, and then you have plans once this. I believe Jason says once this is funded and finished to work on a little extended series for this as well.
Yeah.
Oh wait. Oh, here's more Jason speaking. Oh no, where'd it go? Yes, I think so too. You did great finding her, by the way, Mr. Jason. Oh, hey, Surfer. Hey, Punch. Here we go. We have an art question for you.
Okay.
Were your art teachers a big influence, or did you just do your own thing?
Most of it's just my own thing. I'm mostly self-taught, but since I've been going to Ball State to do an art major, my favorite classes so far have been like the figure drawing classes, which have really helped with like anatomy and stuff because I love drawing people, and so it really just helped me hone in on that, and I got better at that through that class. So sort of like the mix of the two, mostly self-taught, but school is definitely helpful for that type stuff for sure.
That's good. That's great. Let's see. Yeah, I like to find people that aren't really well known within our little community and kind of intermingle them so that they can come back, and more people can find them, and they can get out there, do
Yeah,
their thing. And I
it's
think
cool.
that's cool. Because I have a lot of first-time people that have never really been anywhere, or like a lot of my friends from Twitch, and that's what I like to do because I like promote people more than I like to talk about my own self. So
Mhm.
that's what I like doing. Hey, Nam. A lovely interview, by the way. He just interviewed Philip Tan earlier today.
Oh,
So they
cool.
had a really cool. He's got a good artist interview show, and like during this month, because all the Asian American Pacific Islander month, they have a lot of like the Asian American artists and writers on. So that's pretty cool.
Nice.
So also, hey DC. Oh, hello. Hey, David Jones.
Thank you.
Aw.
Oh, it's my mom.
Oh.
My
I don't know. Possibly. Maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, on my Instagram.
Oh, yes. On your Instagram. Yeah, I'll pull that up. That's still going, correct?
Yeah.
The commission?
Yeah, it's going on until May 31st.
Oh, perfect.
So if you help fund the Jane American until then, and you go about the rules in the caption, then you have a chance to win a free commission from me. So yeah,
that's super cool.
Yeah, it's so cool. I just figured, I want to be interactive with people, and I think that's a good idea to how to do it. So
yeah, I think that's really a good idea how to like grow your audience, because when you are super friendly with the people that actually help promote you and actually are there to support you, and you make that connection with them, I think they stick around longer and they actually tell their friends to come and check you guys out, because that's what you should do. You should promote your people, especially if the people is somebody that you like in their art.
Yeah, for sure.
I've got, there's a lot. Oh man, I am like, okay, so what are you saying? 120 page OGN expanding into continuing. Okay, cool. Yeah, so that's after the Kickstarter. So you have a lot of plans after the Kickstarter.
Yep, for sure.
Yeah, Dan, why aren't you recording everybody a song? That's what we need. Yes, incredibly mature work for 21. I also believe so.
Thank you so much.
So there's a lot of people in here that are adoring your. Okay. What is your favorite medium to work with?
I work a lot on digital. I use Procreate on my iPad mostly. But as far as traditional goes, I love to ink. Inking is so fun. It's so fun. Yeah, I think just inking and anything like that is like my to go thing. Yeah.
I love also inking, and whatever reason painting, and I did a lot of crayon art. I did crayon portraits. I like mixing materials. I think that's fun. Well, there you go. Nam says he would like to reach out to all of my artist friends and invite them on your show. So there you go.
Oh, cool.
Also, thanks again for that. That's great. Aw. That's so cute.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Okay, so I think you kind of already answered that, but is there anything else you would like to add to this question here?
I feel more comfortable with digital art, just because it's easier to fix what you mess up,
Yeah.
because I do mess up, and it's a lot harder to get rid of ink on the
Yeah,
paper.
you can't remove ink or paint that easily.
And there's just
Uh,
a lot more features digitally that can really enhance what the art looks like, and I think it's just fun. Yeah.
Yeah, the one program I have on this computer, but I haven't worked with it that much, is Rebel 3. It's fascinating. It's a watercolor program. Like
Oh,
you
really?
can dip your brush in like a water-based thing and spread it on the page, and it actually looks like it's soaking it like water. So when you put the ink on there, it spreads like it would like you were watercoloring. It's
Oh, that's
pretty
awesome.
neat. Yeah, it's really neat. Hey Louie, hey Sleepy. Yeah, so many hellos, I know. Where are we at? Oh man, I'm losing all my space. Where am I going? Okay. All right. There's a lot of things happening. Wong, my boy. Okay, yeah, that's great. Okay. So let me pull up your Instagram. That'll go to that page that you were talking about before for the giveaway that you're doing.
Okay. Sounds
So
good.
if you want to explain that one more time while I find this real quick, and then
Yeah. So basically, what you have to do is you have to go to this post that she's about to show up, and it's you have to follow me and Jason and support the Kickstarter, and then you have to tag 3 friends in the comments, and then DM me proof of you backing the project, and then you will be added into the list of names that I got going. Hi, Maisie.
Okay, I found it. So let me. Oh wait, no. Hold on, not now. Open it again. Where's move to? Oh man, I am so pro sauce today. Okay. It's happy. It's fine.
Yeah.
Random stuff happens. We all spaz out eventually. It's all good. We all get nervous. We all spaz out. Okay, here we go. Here's your Instagram. All right, let me allow this. Then we can talk about this. So you go find this post right here. Let me copy and paste this because this is the actual post here. Wait, let me go back. Okay, you're gonna be all blah 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 for a second because it's gonna go for 1 second. There. Okay, that is the post to go find so that you can also participate in this giveaway. So these are the rules. You have to like this post.
Mm-hmm.
You must follow this user, aka Annie, Artsy Moonwalker, and J. Douglas Wrights. You have to tag 3 friends who might be interested, and then DM Annie when you're done that you backed the Kickstarter. Doesn't matter their tier. So even if you're like, because the Kickstarter is not available currently to anyone outside of the States because due to shipping. But hopefully Jason will fix that on the next Kickstarter for those Glenn and all the other Canadians in the chat that would like to back this. So there is a PDF tier on there that you guys can back for now. So any of those, if you back any of those, send Annie a DM and she'll add you to this commission contest.
Yes.
Which is great. And you have until the 31st.
Right.
Bam, to do this. So let me close this and then let me go browse your Instagram for a bit because you have a lot of lovely art. Okay. Speaking of Zelda, this was your latest piece that you posted.
Yeah, it's Link.
So cute. It's Link. Yeah. Yeah. So I love your color works. You do your coloring and your art as well.
Yeah.
And I think that's lovely. You have like I was telling you earlier, and Otaku, if he's watching this, because we just watched Galaxy Express 999. Some of your art pieces remind me of that art style of like the 70s, early 80s anime, or it's in that yes, like the facial expressions or the faces remind me of that type of art, which I think is lovely, and I love that. So I know there's a lot of fans of that in the chat right now. So this is a thank you for when you hit your bagging goal for the funding. Yes. Yay. This is also the thing again. So go find that post.
There's
Yay.
A promotion post there.
Promotion post. Yeah, we're getting to the and also I've seen these cards in person. They're great. Yeah. The promos for the Kickstarter. Yeah. Also, I forgot to grab you one, so I need to pick one up. Oh, look, there's Okay, so I love this right here. I love how you do the shading under the nose, and then you add these lines here. I love that. I think that gives it something a little extra to your pieces, and I think it fits your overall image very nicely.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Let's see. Oh, there goes more.
That's
here.
a little art trend that was happening that I wanted
to. So you do a lot of palettes of different colors too, which is really cool. Oh, look at that. Cute. Yeah, your art is so cute. And I love, oh, is that Pearl? That is Pearl.
That is Pearl. She's so
this
pretty.
I love. I love this. Yeah. I'm a sucker for like wispy, swirly woo-woo hair, and you've like nailed that in like every piece I've ever seen. So it's perfect. But yeah, your eyes, I love that. It's kind of like expressionism paintings.
Yeah,
like, and it gives it something just a tad extra, and I think that's dope.
Yeah.
Nope. Nice.
Nope. Good movie. Yeah,
oh, facial hair. That's cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. Aw.
Some Stranger Things stuff when that was coming out. I need to post more on my Instagram, but
okay.
Yeah, it's still cool stuff. I like.
This is very cute. Oh, look. Okay, so here's another panel.
Yeah, these are a bunch of little mini panels going on.
Very cool. Yeah. Oh, I could totally see you doing way more work. Very nice. Oh, it's cute. Oh, I like that. I like the shirts. I'm all for a baseball tee. Oh, is this for Maxine?
Yeah, that is Max.
Oh, okay. I need to. Yeah. Oh, cool. Yeah. See, it's got that. Your faces. I can't remember the artist. Otaka, if you're in the chat, or Nam, if you're in the chat, what is the artist's name for Galaxy Express? He recently passed. I mean, we did like a view-thon of Galaxy Express, but it's got some of your expressions remind me of that, and I think that's amazing. Oh, look at that. That's cute.
Ugly Sonic.
Ugly Sonic. No, he's awesome. I like it. He's cool.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'll skip that. Oh, cute. All right, let me stop this for now, and then I'll come back to it if you want. But let's see if I missed any questions and oh man, okay. Okay, I really got to go back. Okay. Okay, where did I leave off? Okay, anybody else have any other questions? Because I'm trying to read back. Okay. Yes, very lovely art.
Thank you.
Hey, Biggie. Okay, here we go. There we go. Here's a question. Are you looking to do anything past comic art, movie storyboarding, or any advertising?
Doing comics is like the main thing I want to do, but I have thought about doing storyboards too. Because it's very like similar. It's a little messier, but it is similar, and I think that would be really fun as well.
I think that would be fun. That's something that's pretty interesting, I think. Because CJ's been talking about that for a while. He's asked people that a lot, but yeah, that's cool. All right, where did I? Yeah, link. Where did I leave off? Okay, I am. Yes. Yes, very.
Very pretty. Thank you, Maeve.
Okay, where is this? Do you do anything on canvas?
Like, is that like for painting? Is what I think. Yeah.
Yeah, canvas for paintings.
I'm not hugely interested in painting. I've tried it before and I've done some before, but yeah, I really like, if I had to pick one, I really like watercoloring because there's so much you can do with that, you know, and you can put many layers and stuff, and I think that's cool.
That is cool.
Sure.
Okay. What is this? Is that guy? I don't know. I'm not sure what that's referring to. No. Yes. So look up this artist. I think you're gonna see a lot of weird similarities, but no, it's a good thing because I think that's very cool. But you have your own style, but I can kind of see slightly hints of that in there. It's really cool.
Yeah, I'll take a look for sure.
Who inspires you the most, Annie?
That's a hard question. Oh boy. There I have a lot of inspiration. I have a lot of different artists that I like to
Okay.
um
Do you have like a favorite traditional artist?
um I don't think so. I'm not good with names. So that's an issue. But there is
That's
one
okay.
artist that I really like. Let me look up the name real quick. Uh
Okay.
it's I don't know. I'm probably gonna butcher this name so bad, but it's let me type it in the chat real quick.
Okay. Oh, so you can only type in the private thing, but I can copy and paste it into the comments. It's very
Okay.
strange how that works like that.
All right. 1 second.
Okay.
Okay.
Googler things alike. Okay.
All right. This person.
All right. Where's private chat? Oh, okay. I
Um,
don't think I've heard of this person, but I definitely want to look them up now.
they're
Oh,
a big one for sure. I love everything that they make.
okay.
Yeah.
Googlers think alike. Also, I think that is cool. I like to garden, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, storyboarding is underappreciated. That's why you're asking. Yes. One with the beard. Bo Burnham is the one with the beard.
Yeah.
Possibly. That's probably who is lip syncing on Brian LCS's channel. Definitely. I do not. You cheat at Mario Kart. That's all Glenn. Okay. Jason has a question for you. A process question. Do you have a time of day or night that is your favorite time to draw, or that you set aside to draw regularly? That's actually a really good question.
I try to dedicate 1 hour a day to drawing because I'm pretty quick with drawing. So I try to dedicate 1 hour to if I'm feeling up to it,
Okay.
which usually I do. It's just fun. And then I usually do it at night. For some reason, I'm most motivated to draw at night. So when it starts to get dark, I'm like, oh, there comes that creative tingle, and so I start making stuff. And of course, there's some nights where I don't get to it, and then I feel bad, but I can make up for it, and I do, so it's fine. Yeah.
Biggie Shack says he loves Kanye. Yes, just. Hey, Steve.
Hey.
Uh-oh, your YouTube crashed. Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Well, I'm glad that you came back. All right. Okay. Caught up to the chat. Oh, that was a lot. Okay. Oh no. Okay. What do you say? Oh, do you listen to any music while you're drawing? If so, what kind?
I do listen to music. Yeah. I tried when I'm just drawing personal stuff, I try to listen to like whatever music fits whatever I'm drawing.
Oh, okay.
So like, yeah, it has to fit the mood or it just won't work, right? But
Okay.
for when I'm working on like comic stuff, I like put on YouTube or something just to like watch something while I draw because then it's just more fun that way. I get to like engage in some media while I draw some media.
Yeah, that's fun for me also. Uh yeah, I think the nighttime is when I'm most productive as well. Like, I don't know, there's something just calming about being at night. Like, you feel like you're kind of like alone when you get more stuff done. I don't know, that's just how I feel.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
Okay.
fun.
Yeah. Glenn says, what is your favorite film?
Oh boy. I feel like I should know this. Movies that I love to watch. I love like Disney. I love Luca a lot. That one's just a comfort one I like to watch whenever. And then I love Tick Tick Boom, which is about Jonathan Larson and how he made Rent and stuff, and that one's really good. And there's
Oh, cool.
yeah,
I've never seen that. That sounds
yeah,
interesting.
it's like a musical lovers type movie, which is funny because I don't watch musicals, but it's just something about it I really love. Yeah.
I like pretty much all forms of movie, but I'm gonna tell you right now, when I was in the 3rd grade was the best day of my life because my mom and my aunt and my cousin, they came and they took me out of school to go see The Little Mermaid. Best day ever.
Yeah.
Okay. Maisie says, what is your favorite thing to draw?
Oh boy. Maisie. that she's my girlfriend, so she's hitting me with the hard.
Hitting you with the tough questions, yes.
Yeah. My favorite thing to draw is whatever I am super intensely focused on. See, I got autism, right? So I got this funny thing called hyperfixations, and if whatever I'm really into, I will just draw constantly, and I have to like tell myself you have to stop, but then I don't, and so I just draw whatever I'm interested in. And right now that is Zelda and Bo Burnham.
You know, it's funny that you say that because one of my people in my chat, well, he's not here right now. Bo Burnham's one of his favorites, but he's not here right now. So,
he's great.
To that guy that's not here right now. But no, I kind of do that too. Like if I watch something, I like to draw along to whatever I'm watching. Like if I put movies on, I'll do like little character sheets, or I don't know, just something about being in that like creative space when you're seeing it.
Yeah.
Makes me want to create something as well.
Yeah, for sure.
So Lori says airplane.
Airplane. Yeah, that's a movie that Mom and I love to watch.
Don't Call Me Shirley.
Yeah. Yeah, that one's funny. I love Jordan Peele movies as well.
Oh, those are good. Those are fun. All right, CJ, you're on a roll. What was your favorite comic as a kid? If you didn't read comics, you just make up an answer.
Yeah, I mentioned the Bone series before, but my favorite comic, there was a comic called Lucky Penny. I'm not too sure if you've heard of it, but I loved the art style of it. And the story is it's really funny. It's just like comedic the whole way around. Nice. And I read that one. I've reread that one a bunch, so I'll have to pick that one. Lucky Penny is really good.
Awesome. Were you ever into, like, I used to go to used bookstores or the library a lot, and I would pull up like books that had like my favorite arts. Like Star Wars books had amazing art. Fantasy books had great art. I'm also really big into young adult books.
Yeah.
And I would pull that off the shelf, and I would pull off books from like Brian Froud, and I would just flip through for like hours, like the fairies books, and I just love his illustrations. So like I would do that all the time as a kid in the libraries. I was a nerd. I was always in the books looking at stuff and like, oh, I like this art. It's great.
Yeah.
So hopefully that answered your question, CJ. But yeah, so you said it was Lucky Penny. I'm gonna type this in the chat so I can look this up. I can't type today. Jeez. Okay.
Yeah, that one's fun. It's
I think I spelled that wrong. I literally like. Yes, I did. Okay, it's not Lucky Penny. Oh my god. Oh. There we go. I broke my nail. It's all like I can't type nothing. There we go. I typed a thing. Bleak says Herman's Head. I remember that. I remember Herman's Head. All right. So you sent me some of your other art pieces that we did not show on your Instagram. So I'm going to pull up those now because some of them are amazing. And I would like to get back to there. So where's my... Okay. So hold on one second. Biggie Shack. Jeff Smith is from Ohio.
Yeah.
Oh, I would hope so. Hopefully, that'd be cool. Maybe maybe there's like some little small cons that have a bunch of their stuff. Yes, I know. I have long nails. I know. So CJ wants to know, what is Lucky Penny about?
It's about like this girl who is homeless, so she lives in like those car parks where they have like, they just park their cars and stuff, and then she falls in love with this guy, and they play D&D together, and there's like an evil laundromat kid. I don't know.
How have I never heard this? This sounds like absolutely amazing. Is it like a one shot or is this like a series?
It's a one shot. Yeah.
Oh man, I'm fine. Mike, do you know this? Mike does a bunch of weird little one shot comics. Yeah, we need to find this. I need to find this. We're gonna find this. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I forgot what
this is named Mike. You know, Mike, I have a feeling it might be the evil kid that runs the laundry.
I think it is. But I think
probably. Yeah, I need to read this. I'm gonna have to find this. So, okay. All right. Let me get back to showing the stuff that you sent me earlier. Wait, no, share screen. Oh, jeez. Okay. And that is this guy. Aha. I did it. Bam. Okay. So look at how adorable this guy is. He's so cute. Yeah. Look at these expressions. Seriously. I adore the expressions that you put in your art. Like it gives every one of your characters like a soul to them. They're not just like a faceless like portrait. And I think that's fantastic. Oh no, why won't it let me go to the next one? Oh, there we go. Jeez.
Oh, you might want to zoom in. I'm not sure.
Uh-oh. Yeah. Aha, there we go. Look it, I did a thing.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool.
That's a Bo Burnham bit called Left and Right Brain that he did 10 years ago.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, why won't you go?
Do you have to zoom out?
I have to zoom out to go. Okay. Wait. Nope, that was okay. Okay, it won't let me go. Okay, now it won't let me go over there. Let me go that way. Oh, jeez. Okay. Is it blocked by my cursor thingy there? Okay. No.
Maybe try going back.
It won't go to the next one, and it's not the next one. Okay. Then what? Okay. I still had that one. Okay, let's go this way. This I adore. It's beautiful, and I love the color scheme of this.
Thank you.
It is so pretty. Yes, very, very lovely. Oh, here, can I? So if I do this, if I zoom in, is this blobby thing that says "Stop sharing your screen"? Is that in the way of the art?
I don't see any of that.
Oh, okay, good. Then look at this. Look at how amazing this is. Like I said, I love these sketchy bits that you add to like the shadows. I think that's super cool, and I like this obviously. But yeah, I really adore that. And look, you got little swirly woo-woos going. That's my favorite thing about hair. I love it. Uh-oh. Okay. Now you're just trying to troll me.
There's some.
This is Steven Universe, but also with the swirly woo-woos. Yes.
Of course.
And the sweats and all the lovely stuff happening here. Okay, so this next panel is something that you've done for possible upcoming project or one of the other panels that you were working on before. Let me move this. This is in my way.
Yeah, I just decided to show one page of it, but yeah, it's something I want to expand on in the future.
Okay. That's very cool. And I like the way that you're laying these out. And I like the different type of word bubble situation that you have happening. That's pretty neat. I like it. So this would be part of your future project that you want to do?
Yeah.
That will keep hush hush so that nobody takes your ideas.
Yes. This is I try to dive into a bit of semi-realism sometimes. So that's
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's lovely that you're doing like the shading lines like that. I think that's really cool. I think that's pretty neat. And I like the layers that you do.
Thank you.
Do, like the shading in the hair. That's awesome.
There's trees again.
What's happening with the
emojis?
The little emoji faces.
Yeah, they're projected on his face.
You know, you did that very well because you could see where the light's hitting it, where you could tell it's a projection, but also where it's like hitting him on the face, like how you have it work to like go over like the facial features. That's neat. That's really cool that you got that. This is dope. I like this.
This is my most recent one. Yeah.
Very cool.
That's probably one of my favorites. That's
actually awesome. That's got a lot of expression to it and a lot of like rage mode pain. And I like how you set that off by like these little smears, which is cool. It's very awesome.
Thank you.
Very, very cool. I'm very glad I found you and Jason. Man, you guys are awesome. All right, let me go back to stop sharing and then we can come back here. So, okay. All right. Whoa, I lost so many things. Okay, here we go. What were you reading as a kid? Hulk books, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got half the chat wanting to read Bone and this Lucky Penny thing now.
I hope
Yes, very cute. I
Yeah.
love Peridot. Learning and learning. Learning is a good thing.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. See, yeah, they all adore your art. They're all like, woo.
Link. I love Link.
Yeah. Yeah. See, isn't that cool how the panels were overlapping like that? Okay, here's another art question. Do you use photographic references for your models?
I usually use photographic just because it's the easiest to get. Yeah, photograph. I go on Pinterest a lot and look for like stuff on there because it's Pinterest.
Yeah.
They have so much. It's very helpful. Yeah, I recommend.
Pinterest is really cool for that. He had the mumps. Yes. Yeah, my favorite thing to do, just if I just like want to do a quick little doodle, is I'll just flick through like my feeds on Instagram and just randomly draw people as they pop as it lands on them. Because I think that's fun to do. All right, let's see.
Oh, AI art.
Boo.
I think it's stupid.
Yes. Boo, boo. Yeah, everyone says boo to AI art. Get out of here, AI art.
Lazy, and they act like they put so much effort into it when there's not a no. There's nothing.
Yeah, inside of the mouth. Yeah, that's hard to do. Let's see. Don't be. Mike. Too late. You're my next victim. That's what's happening. That's what's happening right there. All right. So, is there any other questions? Because it's almost been an hour. So
yeah,
we'll hit this. We'll hit an hour, and then we maybe wind down if we feel like, or preach, Annie. So, is there any other projects that you have coming up that you're going to be working
on? Nothing specifically. I've been trying to dedicate time to Jane American and personal pieces. Because I don't want to bite off more than I can chew.
Yeah.
I've had somebody ask me to make art for their comic as well. During this, I wanted to say yes, but I knew it was gonna interfere with Jane American, and I really just want this to go right, and I don't want to overwork myself. And I told him, there in the future, I'm sure I can do something, but right now my schedule is booked.
Oh, I get that. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, see this guy right here? He went from doing like 1 or 2 covers a year to like 1 or 2 or 3 or 5 a week now.
Oh.
So he's like kind of swamped with like a lot of work right now. So he needs a break. So we'll be hanging. So Jason, if you're in the thing, we'll be hanging at Comic-Con tomorrow.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, yeah, sometimes you can get lost in Pinterest and be like, oh, this is amazing. I want to draw that later. And have about 9 million things in your folder and actually forget to draw stuff. Okay. When did you start drawing digitally?
I want to say 2012, 2011.
Okay.
Around there when we first computer.
What was the first program that you started working in?
MS Paint.
Me too.
Yeah.
I did a lot of weird. Okay, so I used to go to avatar sites and I used to do custom creations for avatar sites, and I would do recolors, and I would get a lot of commission work in MS Paint Pixel, and I would do avatar art in MS Paint.
Yeah. I think it was a lot of people's first because it's free.
Yeah. It's free, then you get commissions and you get in-game items. You can't be win-win. I was really big on Gaia. CJ, ask away. Do you have any aspirations to draw any type of fantasy art?
I love fantasy. Yeah. I would love to draw. I think that'd be really cool. Because I'm drawing Zelda stuff and that's fantasy already. So I've always had a big passion for things that aren't of this world, and I think that would be awesome. Yeah.
Yeah. So Mike has got some sass right here, and he's saying, you're drawing Link from Zelda, CJ.
Yeah.
Where have you been? Hey, Nin. Yes, Mike says not working yourself. Overworking yourself is key.
Yeah.
If not, you will lose all your friends. This is facts.
Yeah.
I'll tell you right now. He's chatting right now. He's gonna get super busy. I'm gonna see him tomorrow. Then I'm not gonna hear a single peep from him for another like 9 months because he gets so dang busy. So
Fair.
To you, Mike. Yeah, no, I'm just kidding. Yes, Nin is also super big into the fantasy arts. You know what I think you should get into too, because you're already really well familiar with digital. Figure out how to do animation. So I think a lot of your pieces would look amazing animated.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that would be fun.
Yes. CCJ, Mike is paying attention. I don't know where you've been the last hour. Just kidding. So it happens when you ask all the questions and not paying attention. No, kidding. I'm kidding. Oh, okay. Okay. Yes, we get it. Yes.
Not really. Yeah. I have my own like idea of what I want mermaids to look like if I ever get around to drawing them. So.
Ooh, interesting. Because there's a lot of takes on mermaids. Like some are like, traditional, and some are not traditional, which I think is fascinating.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think you could do some really cool space things as well.
Mm-hmm.
Aliens. I like weird beings like that. That's my favorite thing that I like to draw. Yeah. All right. We're going to be wrapping up soon because it's almost at the 1 hour mark. So if you have any more questions, please put them in the chat. And thank you guys for showing up. We had a solid like 25 people pretty much the entire time.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you guys for coming. And then also don't forget the Kickstarter if you want to enter that contest. Even if you back any of the PDFs, just send her a message on a DM on the Instagrams, and follow that post.
Mm-hmm.
I'll also link the post back down inside in the chat when we're done, so that I'll put that in there as well.
Thank you.
You guys have until the end of the month, which what 2 weeks left? Holy, how is it already 2 weeks left in the month? That's insane to me.
Crazy.
It's already May. It's nuts.
Yeah.
So yeah. So thank you very much for stopping by, and it's been your first interview. I'm so glad that we got to talk and introduce you to the chat.
Yeah, thanks for having me. It was a lot of fun. It's a good first start to things. Yeah.
Yes, very. And I know, and I'm so very sad that I spazzed out so hardcore today. I'm sorry. Sometimes it happens. Sometimes it happens.
Yeah.
We're all. Yes. Aw, so cute.
Thank you.
Okay, so yes, follow Annie on the Instagram. You did a lovely job. I think you held it together more than I did. So, give a round of applause for that. Yeah, everyone say great job. Yes. Oh man, what is happening there? You're so very welcome. I will gladly have you on anytime. Next time you're going to ask for the difficult questions. Oh my. Okay. Better be ready, I guess. But okay. So yeah, we can keep chatting because we've got. Let's just make sure we hit the 1 hour mark. Why not? We'll do a full sassy hour. So final questions, Pete.
Yeah.
Mike, I will probably be doing that after. I don't think the Mountain Dew and or the teas that I've been drinking might have been, less caffeine might have helped. Yes, I can't wait to read that. I'm very excited. I'm also very excited to see more of Jade American when you get to the next stage after the Kickstarter, which I think is very exciting. And then you're going to be dropping more of your original story, or are you going to be waiting till you get something together?
I have the story in mind. I just have to get it drawn out. But I don't know if I want to put it on Webtoon because so much of it would not work for their regulations. It's so adult and dark.
Okay. So there's a couple platforms that will accept that, because my friend has like a fighting manga.
Mm-hmm.
But they're just basic. It's not even like DBZ like that. And he got in trouble on Webtoons and Tapas.
Yeah.
I know Tappy Tunes and is another one that's pretty decent. And I think the one that Deanna was using last week was Global Comics. So I think that might be they're a little less strict on that stuff.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got another question. So Mike says, can't wait to read. Keep up the good work. And CJ says, what do you find the most difficult to draw?
Probably mecha stuff, like vehicles.
Mecha? Yeah. Yeah. You know what trips me up every time? Chibis. I don't know why. It's just something because they're so simplistic.
Yeah.
Just something about it just trips me up every single time I try to do that.
I can see that. Yeah.
Okay. Mike wants to know, have you read Sweet Paprika?
I have not. I've heard of it, but I haven't read.
Yeah, I think you might really enjoy the art style in that. I have that in my box. It's not out right now, but yeah, I think you might really enjoy that. It's by Mirka Indolfo. She's an Italian artist, and she's I think making her rounds right now on tour in the States for cons.
Cool.
Hey Christina, glad you stopped by. Yeah, it's kind of his jam. He really likes that.
Hey, no judging.
All right, I think we're good for now. And then yeah, I will definitely invite you back, and I'll invite Jason back as well. You guys are my homies, you know. You're welcome back anytime.
Awesome.
Yeah, and I'm glad that we had a lot of good turnout today.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for stopping by, and thank you so much, and thanks for putting up with my spastastic ways.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome. I'm glad we were able to do this. So, all right, let's end this. Let's get out of here. I know there's a whole full day of stuff happening on the YouTubes today. All right. Okay. It's going to take a second when I hit end because it doesn't always do this immediately. So I'm just going to have to sit here and look amazing. Anyway.
Bye.